Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday. It is 3 p.m. SLT, and you are here at the Force Dome, and this must be Turbulence. How you folks doing tonight? Well, in case you don't know, don't recognize the voice, I have made a comeback, and I'll tell you this right now. Thank you. I'm the voice of Detroit, Natasha Grimmore, and sitting with me is none other than Rowdy Rob. How you doing there, Rowdy?
Hey there, Natas, buddy. I tell you what, I'm happy to be here. I know we got a good show. In fact, I can't wait for our first match. It's going to be the VAW Vixens going at it.
Oh, that is very true. We're going to see here, and we have a number one contenders match for the Temptations title that Ayani currently holds. Not only that, but we have part one of the semifinals for the November Reign tournament. So this is definitely going to be a show you do not want to miss. And
There is the former Temptations champion, Zenobia, the Warrior Queen. She is set to take on Maria Mannequin, the unpredictable and lethal lady superstar.
I mean, there was a point, didn't she, like, attack the ref and security had to come out and strap her to a table? Or a stretcher, that's what it was.
You're talking about Maria Mannequin, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Pammy took her meds. She got a lot of medication she's got to take, and Pammy took them and poured them out and dumped them down the toilet and replaced them with candy. She thought that was going to put Maria Mannequin's career in jeopardy, but I'll tell you what, buddy, she wrestles a lot better now. Wait till you see. But she's going up against Zenobia. My gosh, I tell you, this match could go either way. What do you think, brother?
Well, Zenobia is no stranger to that gold. That's for sure. She's also a veteran here, been here a lot longer than Maria, so she knows what it takes to get inside that ring, but, Maria's been kind of on a winning streak as of late.
Yes, she is. I'll tell you, can't take anything away from Maria. She already knows how to wrestle. She already knows how to fight. But now, without those antidepressants and antipsychotic medications, who knows what she sees across the other side of her? the other side of the ring. She could be looking at Zenobia, or she could be seeing something else. I don't know, because I ain't no psychologist.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You can't tell if she's, she sees Zenobia if she's looking at a pink bunny or pink elephant. In either case, you never know what Maria's going to bring to the ring.
As soon as that bell rings, it will be on. I do believe this first match will be a war. Oh my goodness, did you see that? She just sprung across the ropes, across the ring, and a Fifth City takedown where she knuckle busted Zenobia. Now there's another one.
And that's the thing. I'm showing you that once again the athleticism, let alone the never give up rough style of Maria. And it's just basically turning around and just going for. They're locking up.
And this battle of human chest, that lockup is kind of a pause. It gives each one a chance to get a breath. Oh, she has caught Zenobia as Zenobia charged in. And a heel to her nose. My gosh.
As she does a missile front drop kick. Just dropping Zenobia there onto the mat. She goes for the pin though. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. I thought it was a little too early for a pin.
Well, Zenobia is a warrior queen, and she can sure take a punch. And in this case, she could take a kick.
Well, she could take the blows, and she tries for a clothesline, but Maria a little too quick. I mean, you look at the two, that's the size difference there. Obviously, he's playing there for the speed, as all of a sudden we got Maria doing a head scissors takedown.
See that? A tilt-the-world head scissors.
But apparently, it didn't work so well there for Maria as Zenobia powers out and sidewalk slams her.
There's an elbow to the ground. And another elbow. When she drops those elbows, that means something. You've ever been in a wrestling match or somebody dropped an elbow on you, you'll know that hurt.
Oh, that is for sure. And going for a pin.
She got a 1 count. She didn't even get a close, not even a 2 count. But hey, it's close. Close enough.
That it is. It's still a pin in my book, no matter what the count is. But it wasn't enough for a win, as Zenobia ends up Irish whipping her, not only with enough force, with basically too much force, just throwing Maria out of the ring.
Ooh, watch out. Back up, man. She may use this table as a body slam place.
Well, if that is the case, we'll have to get up and move real quick, don't we?
Yeah, that is true.
Right now, Zenobia is back in the attack. She comes out and does a spine buster onto the apron.
That had to hurt.
Out of the way, make way for the professional model.
Well, now she's down there, and they haven't got back to the ring yet. Referee's been counting, and then it's to the count of 5. They need to get back in that ring. And Maria's
Zenobia,
unceremonious. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, and Zenobia throws Maria back into the ring, but as you were saying, unceremoniously, I guess.
Yep, dumped her right in there. And she's going for the pin.
And only a 2 count.
Only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and this ain't neither one.
That's true. This is wrestling.
You know, in wrestling, when you think you've got your opponent tired out, and you go to pick up your opponent, that can be dangerous.
Well, here's the thing about it is with that, and you are right there, Rowdy, because and Maria slides out of the ring as Zenobia comes at her with a series of kicks. But that's going to be the big thing there, Rowdy, is you never know if they are playing possum, if they're rested up or what.
That's exactly right. I know when I'm wrestling, somebody thinks they got me beat. I take a play out of the old Rowdy Piper's playbook and poke them in the eyes.
Well, it's a back body drop. It looked like from the top rope. As Zenobia is definitely putting a hurt in there onto there. It's just elevated. That elevated back body drop as Zenobia goes for the pin.
When people do high-flying maneuvers, they got to be careful. It can backfire on them.
Just a little bit, but and apparently, as the case is with Maria. But this is very smart of Zenobia. She is not giving her a chance to catch a breath.
I'll tell you what, fellas, y'all look at this match right here. You see these 2 ladies fighting, you think maybe you want to date one of them? I will tell you this right now, they'll kick your ass if you date them and 2-time them. You don't want to make them mad. I'll tell you what.
Oh, the Zenobia with a blatant choke. They just dropping her and then tossing her around with that hip toss.
Sorry, my sister's covering the camera.
Welcome to my story. Please for more information.
Warrior Queen Zenobia does the pickup. She sends Maria across the ring with an Irish whip. Maria bounces off the Irish whip. Standing grab, and look at that Maria mannequin with some kicks right to the abdominal region.
Alma
哥已经向你进进年。
There's a roll up. And it's a 2 count. Clothesline attempt, but Maria rolled right out from under her. Zenobia with a kick to the gut. I'll tell you don't want to wrestle after a big meal. You get kicked in the gut, you might get some heartburn. Zenobia, the Warrior Queen, with a torture rack, and Maria Mannequin is screaming. She's got her screaming. What you think about this, Natasha? Maria just continues to scream in pain as Zenobia applies the pressure, and then what just happened here? Oh, looks like Maria Mannequin broke that hold. And off the turnbuckle to pin Zenobia, Maria Mannequin has won this match. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Maria Mannequin. And she hugs the referee.
I love you, bitch.
Well, one thing I'm glad to see, that Warrior Queen Zenobia can get up after this and walk back to the locker rooms. Let me remind you fans to teleport in your friends, teleport in your frenemies, teleport in your family members, teleport in your loves, your secret loves, but be careful. Hey, Natasha.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Hey there, Rob. Natas, listen, I done told the fans that behind us is a like. Each like thumb up is, if you click on one or the other, what's going to happen is you'll be liking us on Facebook. And if you ever thought about being a wrestler and want to live the dream, I can tell you this. Go ahead and click and get you an application and fill it in. You can be a part of this show. I see Austin. Welcome to the show, Mr. Austin. Hope you like it. Our main event match is going to be up next. It is part of the tournament for the pay-per-view that's coming up. And in Second Life, I don't have pay-per-views. They're what we call free-per-views. The Jaguar Carey is going to take on the Welch strongman Dave McLenata. It's going to be a killer diller.
That's right. And I'll tell you, and once again, I like to thank all of you that have donated. It's very much appreciated. We can't really do it without fans like you. So definitely is. Also, I want to thank. There's a few people I want to thank. Emesh Hunts. Emesh Hunts, just contact Jenny Porter or drop her a note card if you're interested in getting in the next hunt. Also, Rocka Fitness, the premier gym for health and fitness in SL, provides a fun environment for all ages. You'll have access to fitness equipment, free weights, aerobic classes, Tai Chi, and much, much more. Don't forget Hotspot Clothing. For all your Hotspot clothing needs, check out Candy Trices, the former women's champion and VAW Hall of Famer. She has set out to create innovative mesh and non-mesh clothing designs for men and women. Also, we'd like to also thank the DMMC. Explore the Drifters of Mayhem MC Sim. Take your bike on our 3-level custom-built track filled with twists, turns, jumps, and our 6-gate time track. Feel like bowling or playing biker ball or a round of golf? We have that too. Shooting ranges, paintball, zombies for all your shooting enjoyment. A demolition derby area, biker obstacle course, and much, much more. Lots of shopping and bike builders too. Concert area, a drive-in theater, which new movies play weekly, and commercial and residential rentals to suit every need. So visit them today and schedule your MC ride out. Interested in our MC? Contact Baden Panner. I think that's how it's pronounced. And do you own a business? Own a business and want VAW is proud to announce that they are now offering sponsorship packages starting as low as $200 a month. If you want the best, come to the best. Contact Vince Aftermath for more details. Oh, wow. Okay. Anyway. Now, I ended up getting a little bit disconnected there. So, who ended up winning?
It turned out Maria Mannequin wound up the winner. It was a good fight between the both of them. There were near pins for both lady grapplers. So all I can tell you is it was a good fight. Maria Mannequin got that victory. She got up on the top turnbuckle and got and landed.
Uh-oh.
Now we're ready for the main event.
I don't think that's the main event.
This match is definitely the next match. Whether it's main event,
It's
I'm
not
sure
the next match,
this.
Rowdy. What we got going on here, for some reason, Red Blackheart is making his way out to the ring. I'd like to remind our folks, he is the VAW champion.
That there is right. He is a VAW champion, and he's a fighting champion. That feller, he likes to get in the ring and mix it up.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's VAW Turbulence, and know that it's Veterans Week of all things. And as a supporter of Veterans Week, I like to thank everyone that came out here to support our troops and everything that served our country. But alongside of that, I come to realize some people that earned that respect, such as the troops that served our country. Now, on the topic of respect, I got this son of a bitch guy named Demon who comes up and literally challenged me automatically wanting my belt. That's fine. But there's one thing he realized. He has to earn my damn respect in order to get it. Now everybody knows me. I will accept the challenge unless that one condition is met. I am a giving person. So, I'm wondering where he's at. I mean, usually he always comes out here and boasts how he kicked my ass last week. Yet I don't see him. I tell you what, commentators, why don't you tell production see if he's back there? I'm in a generishing mood. Why don't you see if they can find out if he's back there or not? Because I really want to talk to him right now. No? No, he's not back there? Alright. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, I told him flat out what he has to do. I mean, unless he wants to, keep challenging me on a challenge, I have an offer for him. Next week, we got Turbulence once again. We got still some time for November Rain. If he wants to challenge me so dear badly, I am giving him an open challenge. I'm going to give someone a #1 contender spot for it. I don't know who it is, but as long as he can beat that person, that #1 contendership is his. Till then, commentators, save a seat for me. Actually, y'all don't have a seat. Damn it. Okay, whatever. I'll just sit on the bike and help you with commentary.
Alrighty then. I guess we'll be glad to have you.
Yeah. Hop on the bike while grab a headset. No, you're fine. That's your seat. I got the bike.
Man, that's a good bike, brother. Looks all right.
Thank you.
In the ring right now is Dave McLenata, the Welsh strongman. I have faced him in the ring before, so I know how hard he can hit a person. He can knock a person in the next week. He ain't called the Welsh strongman for nothing. I tell you something else. That move of his, Dune stave device, it's a tough one. Kerry, the Jaguar, I mean, he almost looks like he's Tarzan of the jungle in that outfit. Taking on the Welsh strong man, it's a matter of strength versus speed. What do you think, Natas?
Well, and then you got to remember there's a past here between these two. So you never know. I couldn't tell you because, given the fact of, Dave Mack is very strong on his point, but he's also very quick. So, I mean, it could be really anybody's ball game on this, but it's just going to be now. I expect one heck of a match. And mind you, folks, this is for November. This is a semifinal match for November Reigns. I want to say champion of the mat, something to that effect.
Well, it's going to be a good one.
That it will be. I'm expecting very much. Oh, Monarch of the Mat. Excuse me. I had to. And not only that, but they even get a future shot at your title of all things. So you got to think. You got to keep this in mind that the way everything really goes on, the winner of this match is really going to get a future shot at the belt.
That's right. That's why I came down here right after I did that little speak about how someone needs to earn my respect. I want to see who might be my competition for the November Reign type match. And I know for a fact how Dave Mack is, since I faced him nonstop. Rob, you've seen me face him a lot. So I earned his respect, no doubt about it, since we both founded it alongside with Danny Boy. Speaking about Danny Boy, his title is also online because it's also talking about champion matches. But talk about this match here.
And the taller of the two is the Jaguar, Kerry Richardson. Just like a predator, he's ready to pounce.
Well, it doesn't help either that Dave Mack basically just doing Dave Mack style, running his mouth, and just totally, disrespecting Kerry, and then turns around and Kerry just retaliates with a punch. But here they go, just trading off.
They done entered into my favorite city, Fist City. They punching away at each other.
Well, either way, like I was saying, this is probably going to be one of those matches I got to be watching over to see who might go into that November Reign match for the championship wise, because it might be interesting for me to see who might come out. What do you think, Natas, out of these two?
Well, I mean, that's the thing about it. Dave Mack is no stranger to that gold. He's held that several times, so we will have to wait and see. But Kerry is new here. Kerry's hungry. Kerry, the Jaguar wants a bone. So we're gonna wait and see, because I mean, experience versus tenacity, intensity. It's basically what it's gonna boil down to.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, we seen for a fact how Kerry came out as debuted. He went right after Dave, I mean, he was determined to knock Dave out. I mean, to start of all, Dave was actually going to retire here at VAW, which, to me, I don't care if he retired. He earned his respect here as a wrestler in competition. But Kerry comes out and he showed it out that Dave wasn't going to retire just yet.
Red, I tell you what, I think it's very wise of you to come out here and school these two wrestlers, because you know one or the other's going to be facing you. That's very smart. But you're no stranger to you're no stranger to Dave McLenata, though.
That's right, because I've seen how he fights. The only one that I'm interested in possibly will be Kerry, since I don't know much how he fights that much. So I came out here to see how these two are going to be going at it.
And I also, fellas, I want to make sure you're well aware that this is a no-holds-barred match, which means anything goes. And as you see, I think Dave Mack was taking advantage of that, as he was pretty much kicking him in the groin area.
Yeah, which means fans, they might come over to my motorcycle and I may have to get up, and if they have to just hit my bike, I might kick their ass on it. Just saying.
Either way, it's... Oh, go ahead, Rowdy.
No holds barred. It could turn into a hardcore match, and that would be one thing. Might be some blood, and I'll tell you what, the fans, they're the beneficiaries. Because I'll tell you, nobody understands and appreciates perfect violence in the wrestling fans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that I do, and that's going to be the thing about it, is it's not going to matter on your size at this point. As right now, we have Dave Mack just did corner splash, and looks like he's going for another one, but Kerry meets him with a drop kick out of the corner.
Very wise move. Very wise move of Kerry doing that. One way to counter it.
Oh,
Up in the high-risk district.
Oh, yeah.
And he better be careful. This can be dangerous.
I'm only supposed to have an hour on Facebook. I barely am on.
Ooh, yeah, baby. Macho Man Randy Savage style. Turnbuckle. Elbow drop. I tell you what, that was a good move.
I totally agree with you on that, Rob. I mean, seeing Kerry doing that, he's actually doing pretty well so far throughout this match here.
Well, you got to think. You got to remember too, is these two have been feuding, and they know each other rather well inside that ring. So I mean, that's going to be a thing. Now it's not saying that you don't know Dave Mack well there, Red, but he's had the most recent experience.
Oh, no doubt about that one.
One thing that happened was Dave McLenata was going to retire. When he made that announcement that he retired, up ran the Jaguar Kerry Richardson and attacked him. That sparked this feud, and it's burning hot, brothers. And I tell you what, you fans are the beneficiaries.
No, that was right. I mean, every time I look at this in heart, so here comes the pin. Let's see who might get it for it now. The ref's going 1, 2. No, I don't think Dave was ready for that one yet. But like I was saying, as I was watching the match, when I'm in the back, I am wondering who comes out victorious. Ever since that whole entire beginning, when Dave was saying that he retired, he's leaving, all because I kicked his ass back then. Yeah, come on. Really? I kicked his ass that hard that he goes into retirement. Good God, Welsh. And again, Dave knows how to play with the boys down under, because he goes right for the balls. Well, at least he's coming out of the closet. Lillian, I hate to say this though, but you might be losing your man, and you might go to Magic Mike people. Because he's definitely coming out of the closet more often.
Did you just seriously reference?
Yes, I did.
All
Yes,
right,
I
then.
did.
As right now we have Dave Mack just applying that wrench hold there onto Carrie. And and that's a smart move there by Dave Mack, because now he's got to use more energy to kind of break out of this hold. Now he's screaming not his neck, but what exactly did he injure his neck recently or something?
I believe so. He did. I think it was either last week or day before. Last week before that one.
Well, apparently that would be the case, as he's beating on his chest.
I mean,
As
the
looks
way
like
he's holding it, that definitely hurts if he's injuring it, though.
well, apparently Lily is trying to act like Carrie's voice, as it were.
Yeah, that's Lillian for you.
Anything for her husband, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll tell you what. This is quite a match.
Really? And then Lillian referenced Pocahontas. Nice.
Anyway, and right now it looks like though Carrie fights his way out of that hold, and automatically puts Dave Mack, showing his power, as he puts Dave Mack in a vertical
was definitely
suplex.
A nasty one right there. I could felt that one hit my spine. That's definitely a nasty move intentionally if you do it right.
That was a delay vertical suplex.
Oh yeah.
It had a lot more bounce to it. You can tell.
Oh my God, Dave! Really? Wow.
What on earth did Dave just say?
I'm not going to repeat, but I don't want to know how he knows that.
As Carrie goes at top rope and once again does that flying elbow drop.
Like I said, Lillian, I don't know what you see in Dave whatsoever. He's looking up and down at men.
Well, now, the Jaguar Kerr Richardson, he's about ready to do something. He's breathing hard. The wear and tear on this match is evident on both superstars.
Now it looks like he's going for the pin. He might get it this time.
And only a 2 count.
I mean, you definitely got to give credit for Kerry for lasting this long.
What do you mean give him credit?
Well, after his balls hurting that much, and then putting in that wrist lock, yeah.
Well, as he's starting to argue with Sarah.
And then again, this one says you gotta give him credit. He turns around and does this stupid shit.
Well, you know, he's talking about how he got kicked in the balls a lot. I bet you he'll be singing soprano.
Oh, yeah.
But right now, Kerry's got his attention diverted, and Dave Mack takes advantage of that back suplex.
Damn, that one's hurting. Yeah, he's gonna be hurting after the match.
Dave Mack is a powerful man, there's no doubt about it. Not much thought, is it? But something as simple as a belly-to-back suplex can really put a hurting on the other feller.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that one, Rob. I had that done many times to me. I literally had to go to a practic surgeon in order to get my bones back in place, because that shit hurt like hell.
Since Dave Mack whips him into the corner. Or not in the corner, against the ropes.
And the broken dreams, damn, that hurt. That one had to hurt. I'm literally holding myself over here. That one hurt. Okay, I'm literally feeling bad for Carrie at this moment.
As right now, Dave Mack, can he capitalize? Because isn't that like a setup move for, no, maybe
yes,
not.
It is.
He goes for a pin, though.
I know. And only a
1,
count there.
2, and no!
Somehow, no, Carrie's just putting up his shoulder. That's seriously impressive. But yeah, what you were saying, Nodus, yes, after he would done the Broken Dreams, he would automatically set up for his Doomsday. And that's the worst predicament someone has to be in.
I tell you, the Doomsday device, I've yet to see anybody kick out of it.
Nodus, the production chat must be popular for you.
He got himself a high knee. He drove that knee right into the Jaguar's chin. It almost like a knockout punch.
Rob, you know he had to lose a few teeth there. Oh, looks like he's finally going to get up on top.
The late David Von Erich used to use that high knee as a finisher. He'd whip his opponent to the turnbuckle at high knee, and he either pin him or put the claw on him.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's taking too much damn time, and if it was me, I would go ahead and fly. Dave, stop looking at balls and fly already.
It is the high-risk district once again, and the Jaguar rolled out of it, and now the Jaguar's still in this fight. It is something, fans. These two men ain't giving up, ain't giving in. It is a war.
And that's what I was just talking about, Rob, how he was taking too damn long. Kerry was able to literally muster up enough strength. And he's saying he's ending this now.
Looks like he is grabbing.
And there goes Kerry's signature with a sharpshooter. Now this might be it for Dave, though, but I don't know the fact Dave is close enough to the ropes, though.
That's a heck of a place to be right now, is right by the ropes.
Oh yeah,
when
no
you got
doubt
a
about
finishing
that one,
move.
Rob. I mean, injuring that leg in tendons, that has to be the worst for Dave. You could actually pull ligaments, you could pull your actual socket out of that bone out of the knee. It actually hurts like hell.
Somebody's putting one of those kind of holds, and it pulled their hip. They had to go get hip surgery of all things.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I can tell you that for a fact. 2 free previews ago, when VAW Turbulence had ours, I believe it was Championship Carnage. I forgot who it was that applied a submission move on me. After that match intended, I had to go automatically to the hospital and get my knees adjusted and all that, because it actually hurt like hell. I couldn't even move for a couple of weeks.
We got Dave Mack trying to reach for the ropes, but Kerry is not letting him, as both him and Dave and Lily are screaming no.
I mean, Kerry's got that thing locked in place. Well, Dave finally grabbed the rope somehow.
And the hold is broken.
That's a smart thing to do for Kerry, though.
I mean, he had till the count of like 4. I mean, anything after that would have been Well, no, not even. It's a no-holds-barred match. So basically, anything goes.
And that is okay. I take that back. He wasn't that smart. If this is a no hold bar,
And there's a pin
he
roll
can at
up,
least hold
fella.
on to the damn thing.
1, 2, and Dave Mack was only able to get a 2 count.
And if I'm
with
not
that.
mistaken, Nodis, for this match, you could actually use weapons and all that.
Oh
If
yeah.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I know for sure there's a baseball bat underneath the ring that's wrapped in barbed wire.
Did you put it under there, Rowdy?
Yeah, no kidding.
How would you know that? Unless you put it under there.
Hey, brother, I just donated it to the VAW.
Yeah, donated. Right. You just gotta stash it under there for people to use. Got it. Alright, I see what you mean by donation. Anyway, the Jaguar seems to be frustrated, though, because he can't seem to put this man away. He keeps getting pinned. And right now, Dave Mack is favoring that knee.
Well, see, Kerry Richardson started this feud with Dave McLenota. You could say it was stupid of him to challenge him, but the other thing is, think about this. Somebody joins a group of fighters, he'll take on the biggest and baddest to prove himself. I think that's what he's doing right now.
Oh yeah,
And a high elbow.
He connects with a flying elbow drop. That's definitely impressive. He didn't take too long whatsoever on that one.
Now he picks him up.
See, right now, Kerry is, definitely going to feel frustration, and if he isn't careful, he'll end up making a mistake because of that frustration.
That is true. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day. It all happens to be skill plus what's in your mind and attitude. If it's going to shock you, it could hurt you. If you're ready and willing to imagine it could be just about anything happen, you're ready for a fight. Ain't nothing going to sway you. That's what I think.
Oh yeah, not about it. And Dave is actually aiming for the head in some of the other hurt injuries that Kerry had. And this is actually a wise move to do.
Well, especially when he does that doomsday device, because it does focus on the head and neck. So, we'll have to, if he could get that on, I don't think there's going to be too much Kerry can really do. As right now, Dave Mack whips him into the corner.
Okay, Dave.
And
what are you
now
up to?
Dave Mack is outside the ring.
Well, he may be looking for some kind of weapon up there.
I wouldn't
One
blame
thing
him.
they're missing that I know for sure, Rob, that if he does grab a weapon, is that they're missing the damn kitchen sink. They have everything under there. And yes, people, and I mean whatever you have in your bedroom as far as women-wise. I wouldn't be surprised.
There used to be this wrestler, and he would have foreign objects in his tights, and you can hear him clink as they came into the ring.
Oh, Rob, that was literally the worst imagine I could think of right there. That was the worst, Rob, really. Wait, can Dave play music? Can he actually play a guitar?
Well, I think he's going to be doing a nice little tune using Kerry's head.
Is he going to play Sweet Home Alabama, or what the hell is he going to play?
Well, I was thinking more of Sweet Home Wales, but whatever.
Eh. Well, Wales. There's several musicians that made famous, like Tom Jones, Engelberg Humperdinck. Maybe it's one of their y'all.
Well, I doubt what his intention in using that guitar for. They actually got famous by doing it with that.
He could also be the famous cartoon character El Kabong. Beat the shit out of
And
person.
don't you forget it.
Yes, sir. And if for people that don't know El Kabong, then you're too young for that, because that was an old TV show.
I saw that when I was a kid. Now that gives me an age I know, but I don't care.
As you see that guitar just explode over Carrie's head, and honestly, I think that should be about it. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I think so.
And Lily is worried about the guitar.
Yeah.
That softened up the Jaguar just enough. It looks like Dave Mack could capitalize on this and win this match.
No, no. And there goes Dave with those corner knee strikes already.
Now he's working on that midsection. And he's taking him up to the top rope.
And he launches him.
He nails it.
He launches
All the
him.
way across the ring with that superplex. Both men have got to be feeling it after the hellacious match they've
feeling
had.
That shit. That had to hurt. I'm feeling that for a fact, Notice. Somehow, Dave is bragging about that somehow.
The high-flying bird.
I don't think he's a bird. I think he's more... I don't know. Yeah, angry bird.
And right now the ref
God.
is starting to count because both men are down. The burger that went up in price. All right.
Yep, Carrie is in La La Land at the moment. He is gone.
I don't know if that was meant for Dave Mack to be an insult or if he was telling Dave Mack that the burger went up in price. I don't know.
All this talk about burgers, boys, I tell you what, I'm going to have to get me a cheeseburger.
Hell with a cheeseburger, get a goddamn beer burger.
Just whatever you do, don't get a slam burger.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
no.
man, I get me some ground beef and make it myself. Use the kind of
Now
cheese I
making all
want.
the fans hungry.
Jalapeno
while we're
peppers
watching
in
the
there, too.
match.
Oh, looks like Dave Mack has got Carrie. But it looks like Carrie just tried to do a move on him, but it just seemed like Carrie's so out of it right now, he just fell back down.
Well, after he done that Doomsday device, who wouldn't?
Both of these fellers in the ring right now tonight,
And
they
now
have
with
busted their
that
butts
crippled
and took a lot of
crossface, that
bumps
has
for
to
the
be
fans.
it for
That's
Carrie,
for
because
sure.
now it's locked in.
After all that damage he took to his head and his neck, including the Doomsday device, it's probably in Carrie's best interest to tap.
Oh, no question about that. After all that much
Gary's face. Look at his face. He's bleeding, man. He's got almost a mask of blood on his face.
no doubt about that one, Rob. After that many attacks, and sure enough, Kerry was able to get up somehow. You just gotta wonder what much can he take.
That right now we're gonna find out. Is this gonna be it for Kerry, or is this gonna be enough to make Kerry tap?
That's the question of them all. I mean,
He is holding on there. He says no.
well, either way, Dave, if he didn't interrupt with your retirement, you was going to retire anyway. You're just mad because I kicked your ass. And then you had this little bitch kick your ass again once you're retired.
As he's starting to put more pressure on that crossface.
And I think I'm not helping a bit.
And it looks like, yes, Kerry taps out. So the winner of this match is Dave Mack, who will go on to face whoever wins the other semifinal round next week.
Oh, by the way, Dave, next week, good luck to that, because you're going to need it.
But he is literally one step closer to being the monarch of the mat. And I think we need to get some EMTs out here, or at least have them ready on standby in the back for Kerry.
This match took a lot out of both fellers. Dave McLenata came out on top and made Kerry tap out. It's no shame for anyone to tap out. It's smart sometimes, and sometimes you just gotta count your losses, man. I say that Kerry has a bright future in this business, no doubt about it.
Well, to be able to take on somebody like Dave Mack and actually walk out, uh-oh.
Really? You still got one more match and see if you still prove on what belt you want. Who knows? I might watch your match next week too, Dave.
And looks like old Jaguar flipped off Lillian McLenata, and Dave did not see it. Oh my gosh, they'd be fighting all the way back to the lockers if Dave saw it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do have one more match, and that will be the main event. But first,
This
not
was
as
the
in
main
Ross.
event.
Oh, that was the main event? Oh, never mind. I'm getting too old for this shit. I really am.
One too many chair shots, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it's getting there. Alright, looks like I need to ride off into sunset and prepare for next week.
Well, on that note, we need to go ahead and take off, folks. This has been Natasha Grimmore. Sitting with me, as always, is Rowdy Rob, and, of course, the VAW champion riding off to the sunset, Red Blackheart, for at least this main event. And, folks, we will catch you here next week. Just a reminder, next week is our November reign. Who will walk out monarch of the mat? Who will Red keep his title? You never know. Be here next week. Same time, same place. 3 p.m. SLT here at the Force Dome. We are out of here, folks. We love ya. Peace.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to Zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions, and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering.